Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. So in today's video, as you guys can see by the title, I wanted to talk about a couple different ways on how to attract a guy. So depending on what you're trying to do relationship-wise, I think that there's a lot of different things out there in order to kind of get yourself into gear to try to find somebody and to try to get somebody to like get to know you more than just a friend. And so I think that in today's video, I came up with some really good things in order to like help you guys out when it comes to actually attracting a guy. I hope that like the 5 or 6 things that I'm going to tell you about help you and are able to get you in that position where you feel confident. Now, also before I start today's video is sponsored by Scentbird. I have talked about this company multiple times on my channel, and it's a brand that I absolutely love. But if you guys don't know what Scentbird is, it is a subscription service that you can sign up to where you can get colognes and perfumes. And now they also have a line of wellness products and beauty products and a bunch of other things online that you guys can check out on their website. But I'm signed up for a subscription where every month Scentbird will send me a cologne of my choice for $15 a month. Now the really cool thing with Scentbird is that it comes in one of these little bottles, and this is one of the colognes that I picked out for this month. They actually have 600 different brands on their website, and they have a lot of top brands like Gucci, Tom Ford, Prada, all of the ones that you can really think of. The reason that I absolutely love getting these is because sometimes you don't really want to buy a full bottle of cologne or perfume, and you just want to have like a little one that you can use every once in a while. And also if you want to try different ones, Scentbird makes it easy because every month you can literally get a different cologne or perfume of your choice. So this month I actually got 3 of them. Now if you guys can see this, the bottle is super cool. When you pull this out, you can actually see what's inside the bottle, and it also says the name on it. So this one that I have right here is Confessions of a Rebel, and it says Get a Room on it. This one smells really good, and I wear this one when I'm going out at night. Now the other one that I got was Room 1015, which is a really cool one. It smells like really like fresh almost, so I wear this one during the day. And then the last one that I got is the Clive Christian one, and this one kind of just has like a scent that I could wear all the time. So these are the 3 that I got this month. You can change your subscription to get 1 bottle or 3 bottles, doesn't really matter. You can like kind of customize it the way that you want. So I only tell you guys about products that I absolutely love using, and Scentbird is one of those products. So yeah, if you guys want to check it out, they also now have an app so that you can like download the app and do everything through there. So if you guys do want to check it out, I will have a discount code in the description. Also, the website will be down there so that you guys can go and check it out as well. But yeah, these are the 3 that I got. The bottles are super cool. You can pull these things literally right out. This kind of looks like a lipstick almost. But yeah, these are the 3 that I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And with that being said, here are a couple different ways to attract a guy. All right, so the first one that I think is pretty important is doing things that make you feel comfortable. You're doing things that make you feel good and not like awkward or unnatural. When you're awkward and you're unnatural, you get into like a mindset of always worrying about yourself and being really self-conscious, and it kind of sucks to be in that moment where you're kind of focusing so much on yourself that you don't really know what's happening like around you, so you can't really be the person or be the best person that you know you can be. Now, I think everybody goes through those times of like feeling awkward and definitely feeling unnatural or whatever it is. But I think that over time, when you start to realize it and you start to get used to like being in those awkward situations and knowing how you deal with it like yourself, I think that it's important to kind of get to know yourself like that. When it comes to attracting a guy, one of the main things that you can do is just try to feel comfortable. Don't put yourself like in positions where you know you're gonna feel really awkward or like you're not being yourself. And then once you do that, I think that it'll just like come off as you being more of you and not feel like everything is revolving around you, where you get even more nervous and more awkward. So yeah, that is the first one. Just try to feel more comfortable. All right, so the next one I think is kind of interesting. And the reason that I think that is because one of the top senses that us people have is scent. And I think that when you go and meet somebody, or if you go and do something for the first time, or you go to a restaurant and you try like a really good food, whenever you smell whatever that is, like a year later, 2 years later, it's gonna bring you right back to that moment, and it's gonna put you right back in your shoes and make you feel like you're there. Now, the reason that I think that's really cool is because I think that that goes for also like perfume and cologne and the way that people smell. If you are wearing something that smells really good, or if you just like are wearing wearing your favorite perfume. I think that eventually over time, people start to like recognize that scent with you, and then it like can bring them back to a certain moment that they had with you, a special time that you guys had. And I think like making those little memories and making those like little moments, that's what really goes into like building a strong relationship and remembering somebody and being attractive to somebody. It's the little things. So yeah, I think scent is such a big thing. And for me, I personally love like collecting colognes. And so I think that's why I like Scentbird so much, is because every month I can get a different one and I can like smell different if I want to. So it's a great way to attract people and to get people to remember a specific moment or a specific person by just using your sense of smell. So I think growing up, peer pressure is a big thing. Like you're doing things for the first time, you're meeting certain people for the first time, and they're into different things than what you do all the time. And I think one of the main things that you need to focus on when you do start to attract other people or you're into other people is just to know your limits and know what you like and what you don't like. I think that being able to express your limits and what you like are comfortable doing, that's a huge deal, I feel like, especially for the other person that might be attracted to you. Now, the reason that I think that it's attractive to the other person is because that person then realizes that like you believe in yourself. If something is happening and you don't agree with it, that you're not afraid to stand up for yourself and be confident. Sometimes you might get in situations where you feel like something is not right, but at the same time you're doing it because you want to go along with the crowd if there's a bunch of people doing it. But I think that eventually like you'll start to realize that that's not really who you are if you don't agree with what's going on. So I think just like over time, kind of like how I said at the beginning of this video about doing things that make you feel comfortable, I think that like knowing how to do things that make you feel comfortable and knowing your limits kind of go hand in hand with each other. I think one really big way in order to attract another person is by knowing what lines you don't want to cross. And I think overall it'll just show the other person that you really care and you can stand up for yourself, and you're not just gonna follow a crowd of people because they're doing something and you're not the one that's doing it. I think people will also respect you for standing up for yourself, and it just, yeah, overall shows that you have a lot of confidence. So when you're trying to attract somebody, one thing that you're probably gonna do when you meet them and you talk to them is you're probably gonna talk about those shared interests that you have. Now, I think that it's great when two people have a lot of similarities and you guys can like talk about all of the things that you know about a specific topic. Being able to relate to somebody and to be able to talk to them about it is an amazing feeling. And I think that that is what really attracts people together. So taking that a little bit further in order to attract a guy even more is to take those like shared interests and make them into experiences. I think a lot of the time we'll talk to people about the things that we like, but if you're trying to like get that person to really like you, or if you're trying to date that person, or you want them to like get to see more of who you are, then I think like talking about those interests is one thing, but then going and doing them is another. I think that you can get a lot more out of actually hanging out and experiencing things and like seeing things and doing them together. It's weird like talking about things and then actually doing them. I think it's a lot harder being said than done, but if you can ask that person if they want to go and do something that you guys know you'll both enjoy doing, I think it'll get you like that much further into the relationship of maybe starting to date them or get to know them better. So that's just another thing that I think is important, is just going out and doing things instead of just talking about things. I think it'll make you guys a lot closer. So if you're going on a date, one of the most annoying things that I think the other person can do when you're with them is be on their phone all the time while you guys are doing something. So I think for this last point, one of the main like things that I want to talk to you guys about is just being able to put your phone down and spend time with that other person. Whether that's just like listening to them or hanging out with them and not having your phone on you, or just like keeping your phone away so that it's not like you're always checking notifications or texts. We can get really distracted, and I know that firsthand because I am that person that's always on my phone. Literally my percentage of battery on my phone is always 1% because I'm always looking at like different things, and I think sometimes it really distracts me from other things that are going on. The reason that that's important is because you're not only giving your attention to that other person, you're also like being part of everything that's going on, and you're showing that other person what you're really like. So I think putting your phone down is definitely a good sign to show somebody that you're totally like invested in whatever it is that they want to do or things that they're saying, and it shows that you can listen and also not be too distracted in certain moments. Don't get me wrong, like going on Instagram and like watching funny TikToks and doing all that is super fun, and I enjoy doing that. But when you get into a certain situation where you're hanging out with somebody and you want them to know that you're actually listening, I think like putting those things away for a while is definitely gonna help you in the long run if you are interested in that person. So yeah, those are a bunch of different ways in order to attract a guy if you want that other person to be attracted to you. So those are just a couple different ways in order to attract that guy that you really want to be like attracted to you. If you guys are in this situation, or if you have any questions that you want me to answer, definitely leave them in the comments. I got this question actually on Instagram, and somebody was saying that they really like a guy, but they don't know how to get that other person to be attracted to them, or how to even just get that person's attention. So I do go through all of my comments and my Instagram DMs to try to help you guys out as much as I can. So one thing that I love reading in the comments is when you guys leave like stories about relationships that you're in, or things that have happened, or just like the ways that maybe some of these videos have helped you guys out. I love going through and reading those because it shows like what you guys are interested in, and also like what are some things that I can work on in order to help you guys more. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. Also, if you guys didn't know, I have 2 other YouTube channels that I'm uploading videos on all the time. So if you guys are not subscribed to the vlog channel, there's gonna be a bunch of Disneyland vlogs going up on there because I spent 3 days walking around Disneyland. So go and subscribe to the vlog channel. And then also I have a tech channel where I upload a bunch of other different types of videos where it's like unboxing stuff and like reviewing stuff. So a bunch of different things that I enjoy doing, I'm just uploading on YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and it would mean a lot if you guys subscribe to all 3 channels. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure that you guys check out Scentbird. I absolutely love it. I wouldn't tell you guys about it if I didn't. I have the link in the description with also a discount code. So if you guys do want to try it, it's going to be cheaper. But yeah, with that being said, I love you guys so much. And as always, I will see you next Saturday in next week's video. Bye!